It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist.
What's up, babes? Welcome to the weekly vlog. If this is your very first time here, my name is Maya, and we are not in Atlanta. We are in St. Louis because we are just taking 10 days to spend time with the fam for Amir starts high school cheer practice. So her practices are all summer, and she also has multiple cheer camps. She had a lot going on. So we only have like 2 weeks of the summer where there's no, practices or things that she has to do for cheers. So this first little part, we came to St. Louis to hang out for 10 days before her practices start at the top of June. Anyway, child, we in St. Louis. It is Friday night. Amir's last day of school was on Wednesday. We got here yesterday. Yesterday was my niece and my nephew's birthday. I don't know if y'all know, but my sister's children, we call them the twins only because they have the same birthday, but they are 4 years apart. So yesterday they turned 19 and 23. So hung out with them, celebrated with them. We are going out with the girls. So it is Friday night and we going outside. It is, I'm gonna say it's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. Let's change the word. It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 65 degrees. I ain't got no, and no gang got me, period. I definitely ain't got none, girl. The roster is dry. It's giving dry, baby, and it's fine. So anyway, we're on our way to Devin's house right now because I did not want to drive. Devin and I are gonna go over to Tara's, and Tara's gonna drive downtown, and then C is gonna meet us at the restaurant bar that we're going to. The place that we're going to is called Ava Garden Bar. Never been before. It's a newer spot. Well, newer to me because I feel like I don't know none of the spots in St. Louis anymore. But it's in Ballpark Village, which is down by Busch Stadium where the Cardinals play and everything. So we are headed down there. We'll see what it's like. Hopefully it's a real cute little vibe or whatever. But yeah, I'm excited to be in St. Louis to hang out with my girls. You know, I love my girls. So I didn't do like a get ready with me with y'all because baby, it's giving real basic, real chill, real model next door today. I have on this little tank top, which is from Amazon, and I have on just some jeans. These jeans I think are from Abercrombie. And then I have on my Steve Madden sandal dupes in black, wearing my Fendi bag tonight. I also have my heels just in case we decide to do a cute little heel moment. You know, you always got to come prepared for both heels and flats. So that's the vibe. Got on our big old earrings. I love these earrings. I got these from Fashion Nova. But yeah, y'all, we're headed to Devin's and let's see where the night takes us.
I usually all avoid all the back streets. I usually all avoid all the bad things. I can't just come around because you happy, cause I didn't do you good when you had me. I hope you still got time and you ain't past me. I hope you've been forgiving all the sad things. Baby, I'm still falling for you, you should grab me. So say the word and baby, you can have me. I just think that we should double up, double up, double up. Tell me girl, what you running from, running from, running from. Don't you think that we should double up?
Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. It is a couple days later. I wasn't able to film a whole lot with you guys after or on Friday night. I could have, but yeah, I was so wrapped up into spending time with my friends. We were checking out a new spot. So yeah, after that we went to this place called 360, which is like a little rooftop bar that's in Westport Plaza, and that was cool, but it was about to close, so wasn't nobody there. It was really not like, you know, a thing. We just got to look at it and see what they was talking about. Anyway, it's Sunday. We are doing our makeup for church. I have been going super light on the makeup. I've been wearing my Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm instead of my foundation. I did bring my Patrick Ta foundation. I guess I could wear that today, but I've been liking a really like lighter coverage vibe since I've been here. I think I've done my makeup 3 times now since I've been here. And this has just been easier for me. This is like my go-to complexion when I'm traveling because it's just easy to apply. It's a perfect match. I ain't got no problems. It's just really pretty. It wears pretty throughout the day too. So anyway, y'all, little update session here. Today we are obviously going to church. My friends were invited to church. I don't know if they're gonna make it because it's rainy today, and I don't know. I just don't know if they're gonna make it, but we're supposed to be going to brunch afterwards. We're going to this like rooftop bar. If you're in St. Louis, it's in Clayton. I'm familiar with St. Louis, it's in Clayton. It's relatively new. That is the vibe for the day. It is rainy, but thank goodness that bar, I think the rooftop bar is covered, so we don't really have to worry about that. Going in with Amand. I'm going in with Amand from NARS, Radiant Creamy Concealer. But y'all know I've been reading this book. This is the book I've been reading, Before I Let Go, from Kennedy Ryan. First of all, she had 2 books. She has 3 now, but I read This Could Be Us first on accident. I thought that was the first book. This is actually the first book, and This Could Be Us is the second book, and I didn't know that. But I mean, there are 3 different stories about 3 different women, a friend group. So you don't necessarily have to read it in order, you know, but that is the order. It's Before I Let Go, This Could Be Us. And then now, this month, she just came out with Can't Get Enough. So I just ordered this to my mom's house, only because I've been seeing that it's been sold out in bookstores and everything. And I didn't want to wait until I got back home to get it, because I'm literally maybe 50 pages into Before I Let Go. I'm not near where I want to start it yet, but I just needed to pick it up. But some of y'all have been asking for little book reviews on these books, and obviously so far the only one I finished is This Could Be Us. And what is so crazy is that particular book, spoilers, well, I'm not really gonna say what happened, but just an overall theme. So if you want to read the book, you might want to skip this part, but also I'm not gonna tell you what happened. It was overall kind of just about finding yourself, and I can relate so heavily to that in this phase of my life, y'all. She just had some stuff going on, and she needed to figure out, you know, how to find herself, be herself, you know, love herself through all the things that she was going through. And that overarching theme was big for me, even so much so that in the book, it was like, am I gonna put myself first, or am I gonna get with this man? Like, it was just so many different things that I felt like I could relate to, especially during the time that I read it, or during the time period where it was relevant for me in my life. So but I would definitely say that book is more of a self-love type of journey. It is a romance as well, but it's more of a self-love type of journey. And I think we all could benefit from something like that. So it was a really, really good book. I heard that this next one is more about love and loss and things like that. And I think we all can relate to that as well. So far, I do really like it. I had 1 or 2 girls tell me in my story on Instagram that they couldn't get into it, but I was like, yeah, I can get into it. Like, it's a vibe so far, but I cannot get into 7 Days in June, y'all. I know a lot of y'all read that book and said it was really, really good, but I just could not get through it. I still haven't finished that book. I keep starting it and restarting it and getting back into it. Overall, it just, I don't know, it was dragging for me. Like, it was really dragging. Y'all, this makeup is about to be real basic today. I don't even think we're gonna go in with like a blush vibe today. Setting with Huda Beauty. I usually set with the shade Blondie underneath the eyes or in my concealed areas. But yeah, back to the book. With that book having that overall theme, y'all, it made me realize some things about myself and my healing journey and everything since my divorce and just where I've been in this season of my life. And I realized so heavily that I have had to, I don't know, I feel like that season of my life has restarted a self-love journey for myself. Like, it almost like it had to be rebooted because I realized some things about myself and some decisions that I made. Like, it was such a whammy in my life that could have changed. Like, had I not, you know, made the decision I made, could have changed my entire life in a negative way. And I think after the fact, it was such a whammy that I lost a lot of my self-confidence. I lost a lot of my self-worth, a lot of my trust in myself and my decisions and my discernment. And in my opinion, it really did just like spark a whole new self-love, self-acceptance, where I've had to be super intentional about how I talk to myself, how I deal with myself, like all these things that, some things that I didn't even have to deal with before, or I wasn't aware of. So that's one thing I loved about that book, because it did remind me of, not remind me of that, but it put it in my face. It made me think about it even more and be even more intentional with myself and my decisions and how I move. So I'm just dusting the face now with the shade Cinnamon Bun, y'all. Y'all know I'm a advocate for setting your entire face. Honestly, y'all, we're about to put on a bronzer and a highlighter and we finna be done. Very, very, very quick face today. The bronzer I take with me when I travel is the Hoola Toasted Bronzer. I can open it from Benefits. I'm just gonna take this underneath the cheekbones. Hi, mommy. My bad, y'all. I was talking to my mom and she just left for church, so I skipped pretty much the rest of the face. But this is pretty much the look. I left like my lighter gloss that I like to put in between for like an ombre. So I've just kind of been doing a liner with the lip gloss, giving 90s vibes. So anyway, this is the look. I'm about to figure out what the heck I'm about to wear. We're gonna go to church. I'll probably try to get a little bit of footage of church, and then I also need to figure out if I'm gonna tweak the outfit for brunch and wear it to church, or take an outfit to change into after church. So we shall see. But I'm about to go ahead and get ready so I can get the puppy settled, all the things, so we can get to church.
He's lovely. He's awesome. Oh, he's everything I need and more. Oh, yeah. But we'll lift your name up high because you're whole forever. That's why you can't move the way you want to move. What have you given up on that you're supposed to keep hoping for? What have you given up on that you're still supposed to have hope in? You walk daily when you hope. Come on. You know, confident, you know. You got your own theme song in your head playing. It's going on in your head. Nobody hear nothing. They just see you dancing and moving like, what's going on? Hope.
Yes. Hope. That's it. That's it.
Substance of things hoped for. The evidence of things not seen yet. Some of us abandon the process way too quick. And God said, I was trying to prepare you. That's why I allowed all this to happen.
Hey y'all. So we are done with church. We're in the car. We're about to get out. We're going to this place called High Bar. We're super casual today. I didn't get a chance to show you the outfit, but we got on this top, which is from, actually the top and the pants are both from Fashion Nova. It's super cute and cash. I have on my not my Steve Bannons. I have on my Tom Fords with this, and then my crossbody. So it's super cold. We're annoyed because the one day that we want to be outside, it's freaking cold and it's like drizzling outside. So that's frustrating, but it's fine. We're still gonna have a good time. The good thing is the place that we're going to, it's not like open air outside. It's kind of covered, you know, it's just got the windows and stuff. So we should be fine.
I'm gonna have to put my chair up over there. Don't grab my shot. I'll be letting you get yours.
I'm just joking.
What's up, y'all?
Definitely can talk, because this is not gonna take any of the money. Fake music. Is it a real song?
Look at my little drinky drink. Look at my little drinky drink. Look at little flower.
Look at the flower.
We've been 30 days no alcohol.
I know that's right.
No nothing. And it ain't for no reason. I'm not like an alcoholic or anything. Teachers know, you know what I'm saying? If you got that going on, like, God bless you. It's just to practice some discipline, you know? At 35, I realized I need more consistency in my life. And who better to start with than yourself?
I agree.
Start with yourself.
No, I agree. They know I've been working on discipline. Discipline is a big thing
She
for
ain't
me.
gonna put this in the vlog, you know.
I'm only gonna take it out if you tell me to. They love being in our business.
I wish I had some business. Honey, only people that call my phone is my mama and my work and my mama. And my daddy every now and then, you know, sometimes. Okay, back to Maya.
Back to me. I ain't doing nothing. Look at Devin.
Mommy, Yana.
Period.
Her hair is cute.
It is so cute. Okay, everybody cheers. Cheers.
Cause I dare them.
Yeah, 10 out of 10, let's wait. I've been going big on the pigs out of state. Do research, check out the back of my plates. I rep so heavy, attack when I take. Still, I'm on that for the long run. That name that you got, say the right one. Don't try me, I rap like a python. Had enough of the talk, let be hustling. Got my name up, came up off of nothing. Jersey gon' hang up like Jane, cause I'm chosen. Need my necklace and wrist, it's frozen. Getting bread out the game like I throwed it. It don't make me no bigger to show it. The stack, cause I'm here for the trophy. Made it law when they cannot appeal. Show them nothing less than all the real. But you think it cost me out the deal? All I know is how I came in from the door. Since a touchdown, all they want is more. Now I'm known to the world, I ain't tryna feel. Just run it up till I hit my
Baby, I am.
I feel my eyes watering up.
Hi guys. But they be acting like you. Constantly. They be like, where's Sierra?
Got the girls asking. They don't know. Everybody wondering where you at.
They know now. Hey y'all. It's Thursday. We've been chilling with family. Y'all know when I'm in St. Louis, I usually just turn on my camera when it's time for me. It's my street. Usually I only turn on my camera when I'm doing stuff. Because most of the time I'm just hanging out and spending time with my family. Even when I'm doing stuff with my family, sometimes I don't bring my camera. I'm just maximizing the time with them. Yesterday I was with my sister and my niece all day. We went to lunch and then I took the girls to the High Bar, which is the place that we went to brunch with the girls on Sunday. So now it's Thursday. I'm on my way to this coffee shop that I've never been to in St. Louis County. It's called the Latte Lounge, and I think they have multiple locations. But I'm meeting my friend Kendall there. Kendall's one of my best friends from high school, so we're just gonna meet up there and catch up and chill and stuff like that. So I figured I'll take my camera just so I can get some footage of the place, because online it looked like it was really, really cute. So yeah, girl, we're like 2 minutes away. I'm gonna get a little footage. I know this vlog so far is very just hey y'all montage, hey y'all montage, but you know, it's fun.
Gave you the benefit of the doubt. It took me a while to figure out that you knew exactly what you were doing. Can't believe I was that naive to let all the blame for it back on me when it was all a part of your scheme. It was all a part of your scheme. Oh, it's really clever that way you don't have to put in any effort. Don't have to improve because you make
What's up, y'all? It's Friday. So we are about to go get a facial. You guys know my best friend Devin here in St. Louis. She is an esthetician and she works at the Neiman Marcus that's in Frontenac, if you're aware of St. Louis. And she does their esthetician services. So we're gonna go get a complimentary facial right now. I've never had a facial in my life. So we do have company. My baby's with me. Say hi, babes. Hi. Yeah, Amir and I will probably get some food after this. We kind of been laying around in the house all week and just kind of want to get out the house today. So, yeah, girl, that's all that's going on. Last night, we did go to Tara's job because she works at a cigar bar. They had live music last night and it was nice. I did take my camera with me, but I never turned it on because I was too busy having a good time. So, that was cool. If you notice, we are on our regular camera right now, and I just told Amira that I miss this so much. Just the weight of it. I don't know, and I feel like the point of view, I don't really know if that's the right word to use, but I guess I'm just used to this. It feels like home. So anyway, yeah, we're about to go inside, and our appointment's in about 15 minutes, so let's go.
Hey, baby. Hi. Hi, Dara.
Come here with me.
What's going on? I just finished up with him.
You did? It's so cute back here. Are you the only one?
I'm the only esthetician here, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I know, you're oily, right?
I am.
Okay.
I'm kind of both. I'm kind of combination. I'm
Combination.
oily in the middle, and then I'm kind of dry around. Like around my mouth, sometimes I get dry.
Daily cleanse from Natura Vitae. Natura Vitae is a line out of Barcelona.
So smiling.
So this is the Hydro Clarifying lotion. So it's a watery lotion that I use as a toner.
Okay.
This is my bestie.
Hi.
This is Maya.
She come here and she don't do nothing. Nothing.
Okay. All right, let you tell it.
She don't do nothing.
What you been here doing? And then I also use their SPF for me. It was the
That's the
lotion.
one. Okay.
So this is the one here.
Oh, okay, that comes with
This
multiple
is
products.
yeah. So this is actually not a bad deal. That's 140. That has the SPF in there as well.
This the kind of brush you use to put on my thing, or it was more just silicone flat?
No, it was more of a flat one. I put body lotion. Body lotion's good. Try this out too. Okay. Okay. I tried this. This is the vanilla body. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
I like the hand treatment.
One of those should be cute. It's a little far back. Let me zoom in for my story. Yes, no. Take some more. Bars.
A couple more.
Effortless bars. Okay, that's it.
Bars.
Yes, no, couple more.
Yes, no,
Bars. Okay. Lord. Oh my God. What's up, babes? Don't know what day it is. I want to say it's Wednesday. We're back in Atlanta and I just pulled up to my doctor's appointment. This morning I've already gotten a few things done. We got Amira to her cheer practice because y'all know she is on the football and basketball cheer squad for her freshman year of high school. So they have practice Tuesdays and Wednesdays every week during the summer. So just dropped her off, and then I had an ASOS order I needed to return. Handled that. And now we're at the doctor. If you guys remember in the last vlog, I told you guys how I had some health issues or some things that popped up when I went to the doctor that weren't so great. So I ended up having to get some stuff done for that. So I'm back at the doctor for a follow-up right now. In great spirits, we're doing good. I'm feeling optimistic. I'm feeling grateful. Everything's Gucci. One thing I noticed, y'all, I miss this camera. I know I said that in St. Louis, but I miss this camera. I feel like I'm gonna use my DJI, I always get it mixed up. I say DJI. I think I'm gonna use that primarily for short form content. And then when I'm out, I think I've said this before, I'm probably just repeating myself, but I love my camera. Like nothing compares to this. It's so good. So anyway, after our appointments, we need our lashes done. The lashes are quite bald right now. So we're doing that, and then we'll work out when we get back home. Amira is taking health and PE online this summer, so she might be working out with us later on today. We gonna see. But we are officially, y'all, back to posting weekly. This year has been very weird when it comes to posting for me. Before I took my little mini in and out break around March, January and February was weird too. And honestly, that's because I had a partnership with a brand. They booked multiple videos, but they were not on it. So like I would turn in the video and then they wouldn't approve it for like 2 weeks, you know, and I didn't have another video to put out, and it kept like that. And then they kind of coerced me into doing a 4th video, and that just shot my entire schedule. So that's what happened top of the year. And then I was just burnt out and I needed to like come in and out during March. If y'all notice, from March to May, anytime I posted, it was sponsored, which shout out to the Lord. Very grateful for all those sponsorships, because that is what keeps Amira and I afloat, and me being able to, you know, pay for our lives, pay my mortgage, all of the life things. Grateful for that. However, I needed that break, and I feel a lot more refreshed. I feel excited to get back to our routine. Excited to post other videos besides just vlogs, and see what's next for us. So that's enough blabbering. I'm going to go into the doctor real quick. We're gonna see what they talking about, and then I'll tap back in with you guys afterwards, and then we'll go get the lashes done. Y'all, God is so good. I just got the best result that I could have gotten from this. I'm so happy. I had to have a biopsy done. I'm not gonna say what it was really for, but it's not a problem. We were thinking that it was going to be a big issue, but it's literally like, get healthy and you'll be fine. I'm just really grateful that it is not what we thought it was going to be. Thank the Lord. So I'm just really happy. I'm really grateful. I want to give you guys a praise report, even though I haven't really given you, you know, any details or anything on it. I'm looking at the paper right now, so that's what's going on. But the biopsy is clear and we're good. So I'm very happy and grateful for that. I'm about to call and tell my mama real quick, and then I am so mad because my lash appointment, it was originally at 12:30. I could have gone straight there and been fine, because it's 11:26. Yeah, 11:26. I'm just gonna go home. Amira's friend's parents is dropping her off at the crib after her practice, and I'm gonna just hang out with her for like an hour and a half before I head to my lash appointment. Usually these appointments take a lot longer, but it's fine. So we're happy. So I changed my mind. I am actually at Prevail Union. I know I come here all the time. I'm about to read my book and chill until my appointment. It was just way too far to go home and then come back, because my appointment is over here towards the city, so it just didn't make a lot of sense. So I'm about to call my mom in a second, and then I might read and probably get a matcha.
Hey, honey.
Hey, mommy.
Hey, how did it go?
It went really good. She said I got the best result I could have gotten.
Oh, praise God.
Isn't that a blessing?
Oh,
So,
praise God.
Yeah.
Didn't happen like that. It took me a minute to notice it. It was holding me back. It's time to move on to bigger things. Can't live in the past. moving on to future me. I wonder who she will be. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Oh.
All right, so we are about to go into our lash appointment, y'all. I need to take this off. Probably a little struggly out here, but I could go like this, but I'm gonna put my scarf on, child. My hair is not looking the way she needs to look. Ouch, Maya, would you relax? Let's do a true before and after. These are the lashes now, and now they're done. I love my lash girl. She does such a good job. Of course I gotta link her because I always do, because my girl hooks me up every single time. Done. Now we can take this back off. Pop the hat back on. We're looking somewhat decent. And yeah, you really can't see the lashes. Let me put it closer. There we go. There's the lashes. Cute, cute, period. All right, let's go home and get our workout done. What's up, y'all? It's Saturday and we have a full day to ourselves. Like I said, it's Saturday morning. I have actually been cleaning. Woo! I just love how my hair looks after I take my scarf off. Y'all, I know I get sidetracked. I've been cleaning all morning. And now it is 11:47 and we have brunch reservations at 1:30 at Del Bar in Buckhead. By ourselves, solo dolo, per usual. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick little get ready with me for brunch. I got some new products that I want to play with you guys. We got a whole bunch of new stuff. I can't get too deep into it because obviously we're gonna run out of time. It is almost 12 o'clock and our reservations at 1:30, but I just wanted to do some makeup with y'all and chit chat and catch up with y'all. Cause I'll find out when I go to edit this video, but I just feel like I ain't been talking to y'all for real. If I have been, then we're just gonna have another chatting session because why not? We are using the Refi brow pencil in dark. Finally got on their PR and they sent me some stuff. So happy, because up until this point, I have been buying everything. So I'm grateful they finally saw me religiously using this freaking brow pencil. It is the best I have ever used. I'm finally back using my NARS Soft Matte Pot Concealer for my brows. This is my preference of concealer just because it's nice and thick and it's easy to control to sculpt the brows out. Like, y'all see how easy that was? So y'all, I've been watching this show on Amazon called The Better Sister. Have y'all seen that? It's like #1 or #2 on there, so I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen it. I'm on the last episode. I got like 30 minutes left. I was watching it last night, trying to finish it, and child, I was falling asleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. The beginning was intriguing. The middle was boring. You talking about snooze fest, baby. It was boring as heck. And then these last couple episodes have been a little bit more, you know, a little bit more going on. So if you want to watch it, just know it's really a true drama. So unless you're into like that true like drama or family issues based, you ain't gonna like this show. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been bored as heck. I have been trying to get through it, just trying to inch towards getting to the end because I just wanted to know what was gonna happen. You know, who did it? Who killed this man? I know now, but it's just like, bruh, this could have been 4 episodes. Let's just be honest. Gonna do my glow serum today from Danessa Myricks all over the face. Also gonna put this on the lids too. It's always good to prime everywhere. Baby girl is with her father today. I'm gonna actually do a real quick eyeshadow look, y'all, because Morphe just came out with some new eyeshadow palettes. So I wanna see what one of the neutral ones is looking like. This is the PR package that they sent. It has all, oh, I can't even open it. It has all these palettes in it. I'm gonna try out this palette, which is called Flickering Sands. Just our gold, deep browns, neutral type. There we go. That's really, that's more what it looks like. I'm setting the entire lid area. I'm gonna go into this brown shade right here. Just put that on the outer corner. Ooh, the face is looking super glowy right now. I love that Danessa Myricks Glow Serum. It is so good. I'm happy Morphe sent me over all these eyeshadow palettes because I just feel like eyeshadow just has not been a thing recently with makeup. I'm actually gonna blend into this shade right here. That way we can actually do a little ombre. I don't have nothing against wearing eyeshadow, y'all. I guess I'm different than I used to be. Y'all know I used to do very, very colorful looks, but now I want more wearable looks. So just trying to figure out how to create looks that are wearable, but also fun. With this lighting, it's really hard to see this, but it is showing up. This gold right here is more of a muted gold type of shade. I think I might just put that. Yeah, let's go in with that on the lid. I don't want to do too much on my finger because I don't want it to go in places where I don't want it to go. So I'm just gonna centralize that. And then I'm gonna take my brush and place it everywhere else I want it to be. I'm doing all this for brunch, child. It's okay. No biggie. I'm gonna sculpt out the ends to make it more sharp. We're gonna do Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm today, shade number 9. But y'all, this week I had posted a picture of me and my girlfriends on my story. And then one of my friends here was like, girl, your smile is just so big when you're with your family. I love that for you. And I was like, you know what? It really is. And I think that the thing about it is what I was telling my friends after she said that, was that I think that there is a big like contrast of when I'm home versus when I'm here, because most of the time when I'm here, I'm by myself. I guess piggybacking off of the conversation we had in the last vlog about needing community and stuff, and how I really do live like an isolated life here in Atlanta. I think because I'm with my friends and family consistently when I am at home, it's a big like difference of how I am regularly here versus being at home constantly. We're gonna try the House Labs concealer today, y'all. I hope this is a good color. This is medium deep golden. Let me see how bright this actually is though. Okay, I can use this. I'm not crazy about their applicator. The concealer itself is okay, but I'm not crazy about House Labs applicator. They did send me over some products to try, so we are gonna try them. This concealer I do need to let sit like for real though, because it is just not as thick as some other ones that I like to use, so it needs to thicken up so I can get the coverage that I want. But yeah, y'all, I definitely think it's that contrast, and obviously, you know, it's still very hard for me living away from my family and my friends and the people that I love. It's still very hard. I don't know. I love Atlanta. I do. And I'm gonna be here at least, where's my sponge? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna be here at least until Amira graduates high school. At the least, we will be here until then. And y'all, this is the Refi brush. I don't know what kind of brush it is, but it's double-ended. Life here has not turned out the way I thought it would. Obviously, we had a very, very big detour. I guess let's just call it a detour that I think changed a lot of things, and it low-key delayed, I think, what I came down here for and really what the purpose was of me being in Atlanta. I picked up a lot of bad habits in that time as well, and now I'm trying to intentionally change that about my behavior and how I move and how I feel about myself, all of the things, but that can deter, you know, the things that I want to do for my career. So I feel like now I'm back on track to trying to take advantage of being in Atlanta and what this was supposed to be for me. House Labs sent over this blush stick. So I'm gonna put it here and see. It's that pretty Acai color that I really like. Real Technique sent over a blush brush, Sun Kisser blush brush. I'm gonna use that to blend out. Subtle. I like subtle. I like subtle blush. I'm not gonna say all that time was wasted, because it definitely was not wasted. Learned a whole lot of things, of course, all the things. However, now I am resetting and it feels like I'm back at square one, moving to Atlanta. I felt this way for about a year now, just because I'm still fighting, you know, internal things. And like I said, picked up bad habits and things during that period that I'm still trying to fight against and be intentional about in my daily life. Y'all know I keeps it very real. I'm down more than I am up. So I'm intentionally trying to work on being a more optimistic type of person and less pessimistic. I have to stop myself from thinking the worst or from ruminating on where things could have been or the decisions that I've made and all of these things. So that's still very much a daily struggle for me, but we are being intentional and it's gonna be all right. And I'm encouraged. While I am still here in Atlanta, it is my goal to make sure that I am living up to my full potential while I'm in this city, and that it does work good for me to move my career. Because so far, I don't think there's been a lot of movement there. But it's also like, Maya, what were you expecting? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's been great going to events and being more visible, finding friends that relate to me. That has been huge for me. So as I'm talking, Maya, there has been a lot of benefits actually. And that's why I said, y'all, I be in my head so much and really pessimistic sometimes. But as I'm saying it, it's like, okay, there have been movements, there have been developments that are good for my career. So it's cool. I think what I'm trying to say is, for me to have been here for 3 years, I have not made the strides that I thought that I would have made. There we go. And I think it's all of that that shows when I'm super happy in St. Louis with my family and everything. It's the contrast of the life here and me sometimes even feeling like, did I make the right decision? I hate to say that, but it's true. I do have moments where I feel like, did I? You know, did I do the right thing? And especially how sad Amira was and her not being on board with moving when we first came. I have to say, I do have my moments where I feel like, did I do right? Because of everything that has happened since I got here and feeling like I'm behind on a personal and mental level, or I got thrown a wrench. That period of my life that we don't talk about too much, but I do reference it because it's still relevant. It 100% threw a wrench in my whole plan and in my mental health and in how I think about myself, how I love myself. We talked about earlier in this vlog when I was doing makeup at my mom's house about just the journey starting over of my self-love and self-acceptance and forgiving myself and all of those things. Like, it threw a big wrench in my life and my planning and my timing of everything. One thing I do know is I do believe it was supposed to happen. So technically, did it throw me off? You know what I'm saying? Like, I truly believe that it was part of the will of God for that to happen to me in my life. Because I am better now, even though I am still struggling with some things, I am better. Y'all, I am quite literally thinking my thoughts out loud with y'all right now. But it's okay. Definitely wasn't planning on talking about this, but hey, it just happened. I'm definitely in a season though of giving myself grace, not being hard on myself, and just trying to be as intentional as I can and allowing myself not to be perfect. Also, y'all, I realized that we officially have been living here for 3 years. We moved into the house May of 2022 and it's June of 2025. And that's just crazy to me, but it's also a reality check, y'all. Baby girl is starting high school. It just made me realize in 3 years, another 3 years, since that kind of just went by very fast, she's gonna be a junior, about to graduate the next year. And what that made me think about is, what am I gonna do? It might be a little too early to think about that, but I have been thinking about it a little bit. Like, what is my life gonna look like once Amira goes to college? Because she does want to go either to Spelman or Howard. Howard is her second choice. So it makes me wonder, like, where am I gonna be? Where do I want to live? All of that has been on my mind lately. I've just been throwing some ideas out there to see exactly what I want, you know, life to look like for me. Baby girl and I are extremely close. So right now she would love for me to get a place wherever she's in school. But we all know a lot can change between 14 and 18 and she may and may not want that. by that time. I also don't know if I'll be married or what my professional life will look like. You know, if I will need to be in certain cities for certain things. I just don't know right now, which is why this is just a very casual conversation. I'm not crashing out about it, y'all. I'm just talking and thinking. I'm going to spray the face real quick. But one thing I am very grateful for is the fact that I have the freedom to decide that. I'm really proud of myself for creating a life that I have the freedom to decide how I want to live it, where I want to live it, and have the freedom to be there for my daughter and be in the same city as her if she needs me, and come and go, you know, as I please. Like, I'm really grateful for that. So we don't know what the future is gonna hold, but we're thinking about it. I did get some new lippies from, what's this from? Milk Makeup. I think these are like lip glosses. I'm gonna put on my chestnut liner from MAC. It is like a nude. It's a gloss, but it doesn't have a lot of color. It's giving clear. Regardless, glowy, cute. It's a pomade. Okay, so it is a lip balm. There we go. It feels like a lip balm. This is the look. I think it's really pretty. I'm not gonna go in with like my regular wing just because we have on an eyeshadow today. I don't want it to be too much. It's still daytime, but I think this is so cute. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm putting like a lighter shimmer in the inner corner. Not too much. I'm about to pull out the clothes and then let's go get dressed so we can head out and make it to our reservation on time.
Mayday, is there anybody who can help me? I don't think my heart is working lately. I can hear it calling for you. You show me beauty and life. You put me first all the time. No wonder I'm on a high when I'm with you. Oh yeah, you like the things that I like.
All right, y'all, we are ready to go. I'm trying to fix this earring. It's so flimsy. It's from Fashion Nova, but it just always comes out. But anyway, this is the outfit. I'm very aware that it's giving, the color is giving fall winter, but it is a crop top. It's knit as well, but whatever. The top is Forever 21, very old. And I guess it wouldn't matter since they have business now. But anyway, the pants are Abercrombie and Fitch. And then I have on my Hermes sandals. And we're gonna wear this bag from ASOS to match the top. I match the fragrance to the outfit, not necessarily the scent, but more the color of the bottle. That was Apple Love. It does have a sweeter smell, so it does go well with the body oil and butter and stuff that I put on. So shades are from Amazon, and the necklace is Missouri. My regular smuggler everyday jewelry. Gonna take my book with me to brunch. I've never been to this location. I heard it was good. I'm running late. By right now, I'm gonna get there probably about 15 minutes later, but it's okay. I need to get the puppy settled. I always turn SpongeBob on for her when I'm gone. If I'm gonna be gone a super long time though, I'll put her, you tired? I'll put her up in my room, but we're just going to brunch and I'm probably gonna run a couple errands before we come back home. So yeah, I'm gonna put her away and let's go to brunch.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should ride on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck, I know it's all up. Everything good, keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good, know it's all I can daily. Baddest in the lattice in the land. Body turn your nigga to a fanny up, fanny up. I made it where I'm at on my own. Had a couple blocks in the road, but I get to the bag on the low. I be counting stacks while they grow, yeah, you know me. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely.
So we just left Del Bar, y'all, and I am not okay. I'm tearing up like a mud. Usually, first of all, the restaurant was beautiful. I've been to Del Bar before, but I've never been to that location. It's a newer location in Buckhead. Beautiful, beautiful location. Y'all know I go places by myself all the time. Very used to it. It's been a while since I've had a little solo date, stepped out alone, but you know, that's my norm. I was a little in my feels in there. I don't know what it was. Maybe because, I don't know, maybe I would have felt better if I sat at the bar. I'm usually fine sitting and getting my own table, and I've been doing this for years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it was about today, but it felt lonely. Usually when I have solo dates, it never feels that way, ever. My mind doesn't really go there. I just be vibing out, doing what I'm doing. Now today I was vibing out a little bit because I had my relaxing R&B music in my ear and the food was delicious. Okay, to say the least. But it was odd. And then when I got into the car, I just started tearing up. And it just kept happening. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna open my camera and talk about this. But then I was like, Maya, just do it. I felt something pulling me to turn the camera on, but I'm not okay, guys. Not right this moment. I try not to talk about this a whole lot anymore on my channel because it's just so many things people have to say as far as me and wanting a relationship and wanting to be married and all those things. So I just kind of keep those thoughts to myself. But just to be transparent in this moment, today was one of those days where it was like, wow, it would be really great to have someone on the other side of the table. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. Because the thing is, for me now, it's not oh, I gotta have it. Like, I've learned so much in the past few years. So much that I'm totally okay with being by myself because I want the right thing. Like, I would never just want someone on the other end. It comes with so many things that I'm not okay with, you know, like my standards are crazy high. That's the reason my phone is so dry. Effortless bars. But that is the reason why my phone is so dry, is because I stand on business now, and I have business to stand on, and I stand on it. Multiple things can be true at once. I don't just want anything, you know, but that desire is still very much there. And though I understand that God is doing what he's doing in my life, the timing and everything happens for a reason, all of that is true, right? I still have my moments where it's like, God, it feels like, and I've seen this in other people's lives, it feels like the person who wants it the most, just giving all this love and poured into other people, it's like those are the people that have it the worst, trying to figure this thing out or find someone who will love you back in that way. People that desire marriage the most and value it are the ones, I don't want to say left behind, but the ones that have, let's say the ones that have to wait longer. And I'm obviously speaking for myself, but I've seen it in some other people's lives who have genuine hearts, who love hard, and sometimes I feel that way, and it's just like, Lord, why? You know, I've learned from my mistakes. I've learned from what did not go right on my part as far as allowing certain things in my life and why I did that. Oh, that's true. But I still have that desire, and it's like, Lord, 35, and I'm still like, you know, yeah, just desiring that partnership in this moment. And I just had a moment of wishing that, you know, just had a moment of wishing that I had that, you know. One day it will happen, but we're good, we're fine. Two things can be true at once. I'm not crashing out. I'm not like, woe is me. I'm just feeling human feelings. It's all right. Anyway, that's that. I need some candles. I want to do like a little self-care, not really self-care night. I just want to chill tonight. I really want to every night this week I've been like lighting my candles in my bedroom and watching TV or just relaxing, like really romanticizing my evenings. And we're gonna do the same thing tonight. And I really want to make a charcuterie board. I have not made a charcuterie board in a long time. I am so aware that I've been kind of out of it. I just kind of haven't been myself, and I'm trying to intentionally get back to me. So we're gonna make a charcuterie board tonight. Chill out. I want to watch that new movie, Tyler Perry movie with Taraji. I can't think of the name of it right now. But yeah, want to watch that tonight, and I want to make a charcuterie board. I started to go to the garden room and get another drink and just chill at the bar and read my book. But I was like, no, I want to be at home. I kind of don't want nobody looking at me right now. And I kind of don't want to look at y'all. So I just went to the car. It was just doing the most. I'm ready. I wanted to be home in the comfort of my home, especially with all the emotions that I was feeling in that moment. Get me out of here. Heavy on getting me out of here. Hey y'all. So we back at the crib. It has been a while. That timing is wrong because it was just raining cats and dogs in Atlanta and the lights went out. So it is actually 8:20 p.m. We've been home for maybe like 4 hours. So I've just been chilling, but now I'm about to make a charcuterie board. Make us a little charcuterie board because I have not had a charcuterie board in forever. I just finished this wine. This is the Rayburn Cabernet. It was pretty good. I literally, let me see, when did I get this? Yesterday? I drank 2 glasses yesterday. I had a glass while I was just chilling on the couch because it was raining. It was the perfect weather to just like read my book. I finished the show that I told y'all was boring as heck. Finished it. I would give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. And then I just read my book and drank a glass of wine and just chilled out, read a couple chapters. Anyway, this is gone now. But we're about to make a cute little charcuterie board. I had not used my boards in so long. My boards get so greasy being behind the stove. But I am gonna show you guys how I'm about to make this board while we chat a little bit. That way y'all have something to look at. But we ended up getting about 5 of these candles from HomeGoods. This is a tobacco and vanilla scented candle. Y'all been stealing all the vanilla scents. This is my 2nd time going into HomeGoods and them barely having any vanilla or sweet and warm sweet scents. I don't even like tobacco like that, but this one smells more sweet. So I did get 5 of them. I got 3 going here in our main area. Then I put 2 upstairs. So we're good. Anyway, y'all, piggybacking off of what we were talking about a little bit earlier in the car when I was having my moment of sadness, I realized that it wasn't even just that I was sad about. I realized once I got home that I kind of was also sad about just not having friends in a community. Like, it was really bustling in there. Y'all remember the conversation we had last week? The conversation we had about needing community and all of those things. Like I said, it was very bustling in there, and not only were there like couples and stuff, and that made me slightly sad, but it also was a lot of like friend groups and things like that, and people that, you know each other, and there just wasn't very many people in there who, oh, a beautiful rose, period. There was just not a whole lot of people in there who were alone, and I don't know, it just reminded me of that conversation that we had, and obviously still feeling the same feelings. So that was a little frustrating for me, but I think I'm forcing myself to be kind of in a better mood right now. I still am feeling some of these feelings. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's difficult and it's hard. Oh, not that one fell apart. And I know when my mind starts to like focus in on these kind of things, I will just like fall into those feelings, and I'm trying to make sure that does not happen. So I'm happy that I told myself I was going to do this with you guys tonight, because this is keeping me busy and keeping my mind going, and I'm about to watch this movie, so hopefully that's helpful. But I have to be really intentional about that, because I don't know what it is about this season. And what's so crazy is I just saw something about this on TikTok, just a girl kind of just saying that in this season of her life, she's kind of just been feeling this dark cloud. And that's kind of how I've been recently. Like I would say this year, a little bit of the end of last year as well. You have to intentionally pull yourself up out of it. One thing I do know is that I'm so blessed, and I feel like this season of my life is this way for a reason, and God is preparing me and helping me to become a better person, all of the things, right? I am so hyper aware of that. Dior, what are you doing? Y'all, Dior is just on the floor hoping for me to pick her up. I don't really know what she wants, y'all. But I know that this is the season of my life for a reason. I know it has purpose, and I feel good about that. It's just, you know, the heart wants what the heart wants. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's okay to feel the feelings. I'm just working on not living in those feelings, you know? I am gonna tear this board up because I just realized I ain't got no real food. This is all we're gonna be eating. Dior, everybody say hi to the dog. Here she is. It sucks that I feel the need to explain myself and how I'm feeling in this moment, but I know that I'm gonna get a lot of comments that's just like, you know, Maya, it's okay, you're being too hard on yourself, because I get that a lot, and though very valid most of the time, and not even saying that it's not valid in this time, it's just that I am encouraged. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I'm discouraged. I just have these feelings, and I don't like acting like I don't have these feelings. I feel like it's been my mantra these past few weeks, even talking to my friends and my family, that multiple things can be true at once. And it's okay to acknowledge all of the feelings, you know? This is our charcuterie board. Very excited to eat this. I am about to enjoy this charcuterie board. I'm done blabbering and talking y'all ear off. I'm about to eat this. I'm gonna watch Straw. Straw is the name of the movie that I could not think of earlier. My mom told me that the movie is really, really good. It seems like on social, it's getting some good reviews. People are really enjoying it and liking it. So I'm about to go ahead and watch that. And then I'm gonna wind down for the night. Because I told you guys I've been romanticizing my nights. My life in general, been very like strategic about that since I've been back from St. Louis, and it's been great. I think it's been doing wonders for my mental health and my overall mindset and mood. Just how I've been treating myself at home. That's been really great. So I actually need to add a little bit more meat to this board. And let's go have a cute little movie night.
I don't wanna be crazy no more. Every time I think you're gonna walk out of my door, I start to jump to the conclusion you don't love me no more. Babe, give me something to work with, can you just reassure me? I'll end it before it starts. Call it protecting my heart. Hurt disguised as strength.